friends. So I decided to take a little break from clean my room and hop on here because it's been a couple of days and this is kind of what I want to be doing for at least a little while, is just do Friday live streams because I have Fridays off, so might as well. So I've seen a lot of videos popping up lately saying that the beauty community of YouTube is falling apart, super dramatic, and it's this big blow up thing because a handful of people did a stupid thing and they got called out for it. Now, I'm not really going to go into a ton of detail in this video because it's already been covered by everybody. At this point, it's irrelevant. It's been like a week or something. And I feel like there have been enough people talking about it. Thank you. I like my shirt too. It's got everybody on it. Very nice. So the basic rundown is that four popular YouTubers uploaded a picture. Somebody took it some type of way. It blew up and everybody basically was put out there for having inappropriate things on Twitter, for saying inappropriate things. And the apologies that they put out were actual garbage. Like, one of them was literally, she was just sitting there crying. She was just like making like screeching noises. I don't know. It was a thing. And I didn't watch any of their videos. I watched the recaps on other channels because I refuse to give my watch time to those people. And it's not like these are people I've never heard of before or anything like that. I actually was subscribed to one of them for a little while, but he got a big head. When he started getting like really popular, started making friends with the top of the top, started getting brand deals, when he started getting like invested like his time into his makeup company or his palette or whatever, he started getting a really big head. And so he wasn't worth my watch time anymore. So anywho, it is all about money. That's the problem. So basically, it blew up into this thing, and I've seen a lot of videos saying how the beauty community is in shambles, how the beauty community is falling apart. There's two things here that completely discredit saying that the beauty community is falling apart. First of all, what beauty community? Where is that? Because that is not a thing that has been around since 2010, maybe. I don't see people collabing on other channels. I don't see people reaching out to other beauty YouTubers and, you know, talking to them in a nice, decent, kind manner. I don't see people acting like a community and wanting to be there and be supportive and whatever. That's not a thing. Okay, so what beauty community? Second of all, these four people, 5 if you include the person that they were trying to shade, these 4 to 5 people are not the community. They are not they are not the people to look to. They're not. Hate me. I don't care. Do it. I don't care, because in all honesty, a lot of these people, they'll put like MUA, makeup artist, in their name, or they'll try to say that they're a professional makeup artist, or they'll try to put out there that, you know, they've worked on this and they've worked on that. They have no credentials. They have no licensure. They don't even have a certification from a bootleg internet school. They have nothing. These are not makeup artists. These are not people with actual credentials of any kind. They sit at a computer. They get a handful of products. They say their piece about them. They use them. They do the exact same look every single time. And they're like, but it's with a different palette, so it's like brand new. It's all fake. No one has had an original thought since like 2015, maybe. So there's not really, these aren't makeup artists. These aren't professional people in any aspect, because a professional person would know not to recreate someone else's photo, first of all. Second of all, to put a caption like that. And third of all, to upload it to the internet for the whole world to drag you. Like, why would you do that? What is the point? What is the purpose? Like, I don't understand. I get really irritated as someone who is a licensed professional to see people claiming to be licensed professionals when they're not. And you've got a whole slew of like middle school, high school kids looking up to these makeup artists, these internet makeup artists, going into Ulta, going into Sephora and being like, oh, I need the Anastasia dip brow in soft brown because that's what this person used. Meanwhile, soft brown is the entire wrong color for you. Just as a whole, put it back, get something else. It's not for you. And then they sit there. There have been many times when I have gone into Sephora, even just inside of like a JCPenney, and they're like, oh, I need this Kat Von D lipstick. Not a good color for them. They try it on. It clashes horribly. Whatever, do you. I don't care. I don't work here. That's fine, right? They want a foundation. They're like, oh, I need this foundation in this color that's like 4 shades darker than what I actually am because that's what my favorite YouTuber uses. Kids can't think for themselves, clearly. They're just running off to the internet to the next beauty YouTuber, beauty guru, to sit there and be like, okay, so for Benefits Hello Happy, I'm a shade 1. And if you in real life are a shade 7, you should still get a shade 1 because that's what I am. Like, that's sad. That's not anything to look up to. That's not anything people are being inspired by and wanting to go get similar products that are going to work for them. They'd rather just get whatever their favorite person is using because that's what they're using. I think that by itself is a huge problem. I'm over here looking at like, literally I have palettes, like 3 palettes right here, just sitting here because I haven't put them away yet. But if I was to sit here and be like, oh, okay, so today we're going to be doing a tutorial using this Lorac palette. Let me pretend that I put all of my money into this palette, that it was super affordable or whatever. This is like almost $50 palette. If it's not actually $50, it's like really close to $50. I did not buy this. I was given this from a friend for helping her actually rearrange her makeup because she was out of control. So she paid me in palettes. I hate the idea of these people pretending that a $50 palette is affordable. I hate the idea of people pretending that a $50 mascara is affordable, that an $89 foundation is affordable. Maybe that's why I'm like so salty when it comes to the beauty side of YouTube. Maybe that's why I'm just such an angsty person when it comes to all of that, is because I know for a fact that a $20 lipstick, it is not affordable for a normal person. It's also super unrealistic to pretend that it is. And especially if you know your demographics and you can look your demographics up on the YouTube, like analytics, I don't know, some technology. I'm not here for it. You look up your stuff and you see that your demographics is mostly like 13 to 17-year-olds or 18 to 25-year-olds or whatever the age stuff is. I don't know. I don't look at that stuff. Whatever that is. And you're sitting here being like, so we're just going to apply this $150 foundation today. It's going to make you look flawless. It's like a super need. And then you've got all these kids running to their parents asking them, can you buy me a $150 foundation? Get a job. Like, get out of here with that. I am just at my wit's end with this whole situation, honestly, because it's not like I've kept up on it to the fullest extent where I'm sitting here and I'm like super invested in everything that's going on. And oh my God, it's literally, if I pull up my homepage on YouTube, I'm gonna do it right now. If I pull up and refresh, because I was watching a different video. So the second video that comes up, the first one is from Peanut Butter Gamer, because I like to listen to game reviews while I sleep. So the second video is from Sanders Kennedy about the situation. Then there's another post from Sanders Kennedy about them taking down one of the girls' stuff in a store. And then a little bit further down, there's one from T-Spill. This is like channels that I don't even watch, but because I watched like one or two of them that was kind of explaining the situation, now it's all that's like on my feed. It's like out of control. There's one that came up for TanaCon. Are we not done with that? Can we collectively decide if we're done with that or not? I have questions. There's one compilation queen about the situation. There's one from Rich Lux about the situation. There's another one from T-Spill. There's one from Tom Harlock. I don't even know who that is. There's one from Lavender Lady. There's ones from channels that I will not say on here because I don't have time for that. Like literally just like scrolling through. Here's another Sanders Kennedy video. There's one about The Office. I thought The Office was done too. I guess I was wrong. But literally just like scrolling through, it's like drama. Oh my God, I'm so over it. Oh my God. Like I can't. I understand that people are invested in it because it's the thing that's happening right now. And I understand that people were invested in the Starbucks thing because that's what was going on at the time. And I understand people were invested in the docu-series because that's what was going on at the time. Honestly, I'm over it. At this point, I understand that a lot of people are under the assumption that my channel was built off somebody else's coattails. It was not. I've been called a drama channel. I am not. I have been called everything under the sun, to be totally honest. Nothing that anybody has told me is new information. Nothing that anybody has told me has even the accusations. None of that's even been true. So thanks for wasting your time. The whole thing with this group going through it right now is the fact that they were stupid about stuff that they posted online and it's just blowing up. If everybody just took a step back, evaluated their own stuff before they called somebody else out on their stuff, it wouldn't even be a story. It wouldn't. Because honestly, I've seen like people who are on Twitter like calling out this group of 4, 5 people calling them out. You can look through their Twitter and see where they said inappropriate things. They made inappropriate jokes. It's not isolated to this group. You need to check yourself before you go calling out people for doing the exact thing that you already did, which I know there's going to be a lot of people who are like, but you're being a hypocrite because you did that because you posted the video. You're still here. You're still giving me watch time. So why are you bothered? Honestly. I'm not. I'm over it. I'm over the shenanigans. I think we need to have like a reset of the entire beauty side of YouTube. We need to have a complete and total, just like a renaissance of sorts. We need to go through and get rid of the people who are causing the drama. We need to go through and like scoot them along onto a different platform. Just bye. We don't need you here. You can go. You can be somewhere else. Be not on YouTube, highly influencing the youngins who are running to the store with their mom's wallet. We need to get rid of the racist people, the homophobic people, scoot them along to a different platform where they can do whatever they feel the need, and start boosting channels that deserve the recognition, boosting channels that are not causing drama, boosting channels that are actually uplifting to other people and are actually helping the community and being a resource for people who are actually posting real reviews and real tutorials and real original thoughts, even just original thoughts. We can have fake reviews, that's fine, but can we just have original concepts, original thing? Honestly, pick a beauty YouTuber, anybody who has more than 1 million subscribers right now, like in the top 10 list. Pick somebody, start scrolling through their videos, and you're going to find the exact same look, but with different colors. Fight me on it, because you know I'm right. You know for a fact I'm right. Because these people have not had an original thought in a long time. That's why I like channels like Emily Noel. I am so excited for her Makeup Revolution palettes that are coming out. I didn't watch the entire like reveal video, but I saw the pictures that she had put on Facebook, and I was instantly super excited. A couple of the shades in that palette, I'm like, the names, I don't understand. One of them's called like Apartment. Maybe that means something to her personally, but to me, I'm just like, cool. But I'm really excited because she is a non-problematic YouTuber who posts original ideas and interesting, honest reviews of things, not stuff that she's been sent in PR that she's trying to lick somebody's boots over. She's actually posting, I went to Walmart and I got this. I went to Walgreens and I got this. Like places people actually shop, places people can actually afford to shop, posting real reviews, real information. That stuff has been so helpful to me, where she's like, here's what the formula is like. Here's a scent that's on this. Like, she has stopped me from putting my coin into like NYX lip glosses that smell like cherries, because I cannot stand the smell of cherries. It all smells like cough syrup to me. It's disgusting. And I want that on my face. It's gross. So she's sitting here and she's like, so if you have a, if you have a sensitivity to like, smells or fragrance or something like that, this might not be for you. Thank you for letting me know, because now I can be interested in that. I can really appreciate that color, but I can look at that and go, but this brand has a color that's really, really similar. Let me just go get that one instead because it doesn't have a smell to it. To me, that's helpful information. That's stuff that I, as a consumer, I want to see from more people. I want to see real reviews of someone saying, hey, like, even just one of these palettes I was holding earlier. I bought this at Ross. This was in a set that was labeled Physician's Formula, but this has got to be an old palette, because I know they used to have things like this. But if somebody had sat here and told me that none of these colors were going to have any pigment to them, if someone had sat here and told me that it's going to be impossible to pick up colors because they're not in individual pans, they're all just one giant like strip across, I would not have bought this. I was intrigued by the idea of all of these purples together with this random gold. I thought that was really dope, but I could have used a review. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's that. What's another one that I have in here? Is this the blush palette? Yeah, this doesn't count. Oh, this is another one that I watched a review on before I bought it. It's the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Vitality Palette. I don't even know if that's what it's actually called. I'm just reading stuff off the back. It's one of those that's supposed to be like a dupe for one of the Anastasia palettes. You can call her Anastasia. I'm not doing it. I don't have time for all those syllables. But it's this one that has like the reds and the neutrals. I watched a review on this one, saw the swatches. I was impressed. And I went and bought it because I was like, I don't have anything like that in my collection. Yeah, I have a couple of like BH120s, but I don't have anything like that in my collection. So when I saw the videos comparing this to the modern, or what's it, the Modern Renaissance palette? Couldn't even tell you. When I saw videos comparing this palette to the Anastasia one, I was like, do I need a something dollar palette, or can I just go buy one for $7? I think I'm going to go buy the $7 one because that makes way more sense to me. Like, honest reviews coming from honest people. Like, there's not ever been anything from her channel that I've not been able to trust. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. This is hashtag not sponsored. But that, to me, as a consumer, is very helpful. I don't understand why my chair keeps like swiveling to the one side. I wish it wouldn't. I think that we need to have like a spring cleaning, if you will, of the beauty YouTubers. I think that they need to be more honest about whether or not they're actual makeup artists, if they're actual licensed professionals. I can actually get my license right now and show it to you because I have one. It's like people who say that they have a driver's license, but they actually don't. Like, you can't drive without a driver's license. And in some states, you can't apply makeup without a cosmetology or an esthetician license. So how are you able to claim to be a makeup artist when you're actually not? And then try to like feed that idea to the masses. Like, how is that a thing? I have questions. Like, if you can't impersonate a doctor, or you can't impersonate a police officer, you can't impersonate a security guard or something like that, you shouldn't be able to impersonate a makeup artist. The fact that there's so many like grimy people out there who are actually trying to claim to be something that they're not is disgusting. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard to go to school to get your esthetician license. It's not hard to go to school to get your cosmetology license. Literally, I guarantee every single person who has ever set eyeballs on my channel knows at least one person in their life who has gone to cosmetology school. A lot of people I know that have gone to cosmetology school have actually dropped out just because they just don't want to go. It's not for them, because they want to do hair, but didn't realize they were going to have to do skin, or they want to do nails, didn't realize they were going to have to do hair, whatever. Some places you can go for just the nail tech license. Some places you can go for just a hairdresser's license. It really does depend on your state. For me, I went into aesthetics because that's what I wanted to do. Was I wanted to focus on skincare. And then I considered going back to school to be, I can't pronounce it correctly, an oncological esthetician. Basically, it's an esthetician who focuses on services tailored specifically for people living with cancer or recovering from cancer. And since my dad has stage 4 malignant melanoma, I thought, put my skills to use. But anytime that I've even looked into going back to school for that, it's just hit me in such like an emotional place that I can't even sign up for the classes because it's still too hard for me, even just to say my dad has cancer, my dad has a terminal illness. Like, it's really hard to put those words out into the universe because I still want to be in denial about everything. But it's not hard to go to school to get your certification, to get your licensure, to get to where you need to be in order to be the thing you claim to be. It's not that difficult. It's really not. It's expensive, but I feel like if people have all this YouTube money, it shouldn't be but a little drop in the bucket, to be honest. If I am buffering, I am sorry. I can hear thunder rolling in, so I'm assuming that we're gonna get like a 5-second little like a rain, because that's how it is in Colorado. But I just needed to get some things off my chest. Why are all my videos garbage? Like, they're buffering garbage, they're ranting garbage, they're just bull. They're all bull. Anyways, I'm going to go because I hate being plugged into anything when rain comes in. My mom always told me that, like, if lightning strikes the house or strikes something around the house, like, it can cause, like, electrical fires or whatever. So I'm that person who goes through and, like, unplugs everything because I'm, like, terrified something's going to catch on fire. Anywho, I have another video that I want to make, but I don't know if I want to make it as an actual video or if it's something that I want to open up to being a live stream discussion, just because it is a very, very, it's a really, really sensitive subject. It deals with a lot of really intense issues, and I might have to age gate that video just because it does deal with such heavy things. But it is going to be the story about why I have no contact with my older sister. I'm name drops. It's gonna happen. They're not people worth protecting to me. If you find them, good on you. Harassment is not cool. I'm not advocating for that in any respect, but I'm also not going to change their names because I change names for people in my videos for safety reasons. But I have not spoken to this human in almost a decade, so it's not that serious to me right now. But that is a video that I may have to age gate, so I really don't know if it's going to be a discussion with you guys. But I will let you know, because that's, regardless of how I make the video, it's going to be a really hard video to make. So I want to make sure that I'm in a good, healthy, like, mind space where I can do that. But I also want to make it aware to you guys that it is going to have many disclaimers and trigger warnings. And if you're under 18, you can't watch it. Sorry, friends. But anywho, that is all for today. If you guys have anything that you would like to share with me, I love being able to hear y'all's stories on Twitter and Snapchat. I will probably be working on my banner either today or tomorrow to include my socials, which I feel super weird about, but I also don't want to keep like putting them out there. I just want to have them like available right there on the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hopefully finish cleaning my room. I will address my hair later because I'm sure a handful of people have probably noticed that it's not brown or green or whatever color it was last week. But today is just not the day. I feel gross because I've been cleaning. So there's that. Anywho, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.